So in this episode, we are teaching our kids 3 things that will outlast anything money can buy. Number 1, spiritual strength. The type of strength they can lean on when life gets hard. Then respect. I'm talking about seeing the value in every person they meet. And then integrity. Integrity, doing the right thing even no one is watching. These are the seeds we are planting now so they can keep growing long after we are gone. So how are you building these values in your home? Comment below. Free gift. Also, we are giving away free ministry music that speaks on these values. Perfect for encouraging your family's walk with God. Message us today to get your free gift. Thanks for your time.
I want to take you back to a moment that felt like the world was ending. Have you ever had one of those? I remember a woman I met. Her name was Maria. She sat across from me, her hands folded neatly in her lap, but her eyes told a story of a hurricane. She had lost everything, her home, her job, and she was facing a health crisis that would have brought most people to their knees. She looked at me, and there were no tears, just a quiet calm. A stillness that was so powerful it filled the entire room. It was a strength that didn't shout, but it resonated with a force that was undeniable and deeply moving. She told me about the day the doctor gave her the news. The world went silent, she said. The sounds of the city outside the window, the ticking of the clock on the wall, it all just faded away. In that silence, she heard a voice. Not an audible voice, but a feeling, a deep knowing from somewhere inside her soul. It told her, "You will get through this." It wasn't a promise that things would be easy, or that the pain would disappear overnight. It was a simple, profound assurance that she had the capacity within her to endure, to walk through the fire and not be consumed. This was not about physical muscle. It was something far greater. This, my friends, is what I call spiritual strength. It's that unshakable core that holds you steady when the ground beneath you is crumbling. It's the anchor in the middle of life's wildest storms. Maria didn't have a roadmap. She didn't have a guarantee of a happy ending. What she had was a connection to something deeper than her circumstances. It was a belief in her own resilience, a faith that was not tied to what was happening outside of her, but to the eternal, unbreakable spirit that lived within her. It's a power we all have access to, a light that never, ever goes out. And so she began to walk, one foot in front of the other. Each step was a small act of faith. Each morning she got out of bed was a victory. She started to see that her spirit was more powerful than her diagnosis, stronger than her loss. This journey wasn't about getting back what she had lost. It was about discovering a strength she never knew she possessed, a strength born not from the absence of struggle, but from the very heart of it. Maria's story is a testament to the incredible power of the human spirit to rise, to heal, and to shine its light, even in the darkest of times. So when we talk about values like strength, respect, and integrity, what are we truly getting at? These aren't just nice words we teach our children. They are not old-fashioned ideas that have lost their meaning in our fast-paced modern world. No, they are the very foundation of a life well lived. They are the pillars that hold up our character. They are the internal compass that guides our choices, our actions, and our relationships. Without them, we are adrift. We are sailing without a rudder, tossed about by the changing winds of circumstance and opinion. These values give us our direction.
I want to pause this session right quick and say this. Following the husband's calling means choosing daily to love like Christ loved the church. Sacrificially, faithfully, and with joy. So your home becomes the safest place on earth for your loved ones. So today I'm asking you, please take the first step. Put down distractions, open your heart, and lead your home sacrificially like Jesus loved us. Your family is waiting for the strength only you can give.
Think about respect for a moment. It's about so much more than just being polite. It's about seeing the divine in another person. It's about recognizing the inherent worth and dignity in every single human being, regardless of their background, their beliefs, or their station in life. When you truly respect someone, you listen to them, not just with your ears, but with your whole heart. You make space for their story. You honor their journey. It's a fundamental acknowledgement that says, I see you. You matter. This is the kind of respect that can heal divides and build bridges between people. And then there is integrity. Oh, integrity. This one is the big one. It's about wholeness. It's when your actions on the outside match your values on the inside. It's being the same person in private as you are in public. Integrity is telling the truth, even when it's hard. It's keeping your promises, especially the ones you make to yourself. It is the quiet courage to do the right thing, not because someone is watching, but because you are. It's the bedrock of trust, and without trust, what do we really have in our relationships, in our communities, in our world? These three values, spiritual strength, respect, and integrity, are not separate ideas. They are deeply interconnected, like threads woven together to create a beautiful, strong tapestry. Your spiritual strength gives you the courage to act with integrity. Your integrity earns you the respect of others, and most importantly, self-respect. And when you respect yourself and others, you nurture your own spiritual core. It's a beautiful, powerful cycle. Living a life guided by these principles is how we create meaning. It is how we leave a legacy of light for those who come after us. Now, I know it can feel overwhelming. You look at the world around us, you watch the news, and you see so much division, so much conflict, so much pain. It's easy to feel small and powerless. It's easy to wonder if one person's choices can really make a difference. And I am here to tell you, with every fiber of my being, that the answer is yes. It is the only thing that ever has. Your life is your message to the world. The way you live, the choices you make every single day, sends a ripple out into the universe. You have the power to be a force for good. Imagine a world where each of us committed to living from a place of inner strength, where we faced our challenges not with fear, but with a quiet faith in our ability to overcome. Imagine if we met every person with genuine respect, seeking to understand before seeking to be understood. Can you feel the shift that would create? The arguments that would soften into conversations, the judgments that would dissolve into compassion. It would change everything. It would change the energy in our homes, our workplaces, and our communities. It starts with us. Think of integrity as your personal lighthouse. In the fog of confusion and the storms of controversy, your integrity is the steady beam of light that guides you safely to shore. It keeps you true to your own North Star. When you live with integrity, you don't have to second-guess your decisions. You don't have to live in fear of being found out. You can live with a clear conscience and a peaceful heart. This kind of inner peace is the greatest treasure you can possess. It is a gift you give to yourself, and its radiance touches everyone around you. In the stories we are about to explore together, you will see these values in action. You will meet real people, just like you, who have harnessed their spiritual strength, who have lived with profound respect, and who have chosen integrity in the face of incredible pressure. Their lives are not fairy tales. They are proof. They are proof that these values are not just lofty ideals, but practical tools for navigating the beautiful, messy, wonderful journey of life. So I invite you to open your heart. Let's begin this journey to discover the power that lies within you. We have walked a beautiful path together on this journey, exploring the deep and resonant power of spiritual strength, the healing grace of respect, and the quiet courage of integrity. We've seen how these are not just lofty, abstract ideas, but living, breathing forces that can transform our lives from the inside out. They are the tools we use to build a life of meaning, a life of purpose, and a life of profound peace. They are the very essence of what it means to be fully, wonderfully, and authentically human. As we bring our time together to a close, I want you to hold this one thought in your heart. Your life is your message to the world. Every single day, with every choice you make, you are teaching those around you what you believe in. When you face a setback with quiet faith instead of bitter despair, you are sending a message of spiritual strength. When you listen to someone with an open heart, especially someone with whom you disagree, you are sending a powerful message of respect. And when you do the right thing when no one is watching,
Free gift. Also, we are giving away free ministry music that speaks on these values. Perfect for encouraging your family's walk with God. Message us today to get your free gift.
faith instead of bitter despair, you are sending a message of spiritual strength. When you listen to someone with an open heart, especially someone with whom you disagree, you are sending a powerful message of respect. And when you do the right thing when no one is watching, you are sending a message of integrity that ripples out farther than you can ever imagine. This journey does not end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. This is your personal invitation to step into the most authentic, most powerful, and most joyful version of yourself. It is an invitation to live a life that is guided not by outside expectations or the shifting sands of public opinion, but by the steady, true compass of your own soul. It is an invitation to build your inner home on the solid rock of spiritual strength, to furnish it with the warmth of respect, and to protect it with the unbreakable roof of integrity. There will be days when you feel weak. There will be moments when you are disrespectful. There will be times when your integrity wavers. That is part of the journey. The key is to not get stuck there. It is to forgive yourself, to learn the lesson, and to begin again. Each sunrise offers you a new opportunity to choose differently, to align more closely with your deepest values, to love more fully, and to live more truthfully. The world is hungry for what you have to offer. It is hungry for people who lead from the heart. It is crying out for individuals who have the courage to be kind, the strength to be compassionate, and the integrity to be trustworthy. By committing to this path, you are not just transforming your own life. You are becoming a healer in a world that is so in need of healing. You become a beacon of hope, a source of light, a safe harbor for others. So go forward from this day with a renewed sense of purpose. Nurture your spirit in the quiet moments. See the divine in every person you meet. Let your actions be a true reflection of your beautiful soul. Know that the power to create a magnificent life, a life that truly matters, has been inside you all along. This is your time. This is your moment. I honor the light in you. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Go out and let that glorious light shine.